Welcome back to lucky number 13. Yes, this is video number 13 of our adventures at 50 No Limit poker video series. We start this video up $23.53. We will be playing two tables of 50 No Limit, 25 cent, 50 cent. Apparently we can't choose two. 25 cent, 50 cent, no limit, Texas Hold'em, zone poker on Bovada. Is that all I had to say? I think so. So yes, this is the fifth video that I am recording for today. And yeah, we started at up $21. We are currently up $23. So we've won a whopping $2 so far today. It was a little more exciting though. We lost $70 off camera and then made a comeback to be up a little bit and then finished up $2, it appears. Just gonna fold the king 5 of hearts on the right table. So yeah, it's like a short break. Went outside, played some frisbee with little primrose. Just gonna raise these 8s on the left table, going to call with the ace-5 on the right. But it's really windy and cold today, so we weren't able to play for that one. Well, she was able to play, but we weren't out there for that long. Did I just fold? I think I'm just gonna fold. When he pots it from the button, we're out of position. That's fine. Let's fold. I think I normally would play that there, but kind of worries me versus a pot raise. Out of position. Don't want to lose a big hand at the beginning of the session. So yeah. So yeah, we had a nice little short frisbee session. Then her and Frodo were just running around in the backyard. And then we just came back upstairs and starting this video. Just folding now with the ace-5 on the right table. Folding king queen from the small blind. Is this like gonna be the nittiest video ever? I guess it will be the nittiest video ever. Be prepared. Maybe we can play some more tables too. I don't know if are these as small as they get? I don't know if I could even tile 4 tables to make it look nice on this computer. We'll stick with 2 for the time being. Just quick fold my king 9. I could play this hand, but I think I'm just gonna fold from being under the gun. Folding king 9 as well. Now that I have this mic, I'm always worried that it's like not turned on. It's got a big red light though, so kind of obvious. I think it's all plugged in and working. Just folding the 9-3. What's going on? Give me some playable hands. So yeah, hopefully we can win some money this session. Get we're already positive on the day, but a decent amount would be nice. This is the 13th video that we've done. I think that's about it. That's all I've got to say. Just gonna fold the king 4. What do I have? Oh, just checked. Folding the 6-4. I will open this 5-6 offsuit from the button. I think we are not. Well, I'll leave that because we might. If we add tables, I think what I would do is probably add 10 cent, 25 cent zone poker. Even though the series is supposed to be all 50 no limit, I think I would rather add zone tables than regular speed tables. And you can only play 2 maximum on Bovada of each stake. I think you can only play 4 max in general. I think you can play unlimited tournaments, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not unlimited, but at least up to like 10, as far as I know. And but for cash games, you can only play 4. And maybe it's sit and goes too. I'm not positive. It looks like we're just folding now. Maybe that's off pot. I did open that pot from another gun, so I probably should have been betting the flop. I will open this 2-4 if it's folded to me. I'm just gonna fold that, fold that, fold that. And of course, I didn't check what time I started. It's only been like a minute though, I think. So we'll end this one right around 5. Guess we can maybe play this hand if it's folded to us, which it's not. Just gonna fold the queen 5. So we might limp over here with the 8-jack from the small blind. Do flop second pair. Guess start with a check. I think we're gonna call here. He is just betting half pot from position. We do have second pair. And we do have a 3 straight. We are called from the big blind as well. Does check through 2 on the river. I think we're just checking, hope it checks through, and we have the best hand. I guess we possibly make a decision versus bets on the river. He like checked every time. Could we call here? I think we have to. He does have a 10. I think there are some hands that he is bluffing with there, like straight draws, flush draws. Because he did, I mean, he checked flop, just flatted the flop and then checked the turn. I mean, I guess that's a pretty standard line for him at 10. But I feel like there are some hands in his range that could be bluffing that just are like 9 highs or something, like 7-9. Or random clubs. So I think that's fine. I'm going to start with a c-bet here. We raised with 4-5 from the cutoff, and we're called from the big blind. Turn is a jack. I'm going to continue, I believe, here. We have essentially the worst hand. And he instantly checks the 8 on the river. Is he ever folding this river? Or are we just giving up? We've already started thinking about this, so I think we're just giving up. I guess there's probably hands like small pocket pairs that we could get the fold. I guess we should be betting that river. I don't know. He quickly called both the flop and the turn, so I feel like he had to have some. I didn't think it was going to. I mean, he might not even be folding that hand, to be honest, if he quickly calls both the flop and turn. Okay, just gonna fold this king 5 from the big blind, and we're off to another dull start. Just gonna quick fold this 3-5. And that hand was the one we just lost. That was from the blinds as well. I think we're done playing hands from the blinds. Folding 6-9. Oh, thank you. Okay, looks like we get to play a hand with the 4-9. We do flop open-ended straight draw. Not that it really matters, being that it was a limped pot. I'm going to start with a min bet here. He does fold. That is perfectly fine with me. Okay, we're going to raise this ace jack from the button. Pretty standard. Going to maybe raise this ace 10 from the small blind versus a limp. Not the most standard of plays, but I feel like this is just really weak and wide. And we're going to win a very high percentage of the time. With c-bets, we have the best hand a lot of the time. When he just limps, he does min raise. That's kind of confusing. I don't think he's strong here. I guess we're going to start by calling his raise. Diamond is interesting. I guess we could potentially raise this diamond and get a lot of like maybe random pairs to fold. Let's try like 625, which is still relatively like small compared to the pot, but it is 3x what he bet, so that's also a good spot where obviously I don't think he was that strong, being that he limp called pre-flop and then check min raise the flop, and then he led the turn like $2 into 9 or whatever it was. So then allows, by us raising, we raise like 3x, which is like a pretty standard amount of his bet, but in reality it was still only like half pot or whatever after he put the $2 in. We raised like 6 into 11. So we're basically only betting like half pot. And it appears very strong. He was weak. And we win. So here we get, wait, what? I don't know what happened there. Here we get 3-bet from the big blind. We have ace queen. I think we're going to start by calling on the button. We had 8s over here. It looks like we he limped and we raised from the small blind. He called. I think we're folding. Hello? Is this back on? I think this is back on and working. So yeah. I think we ended up folding to a min bet with the 8s. I don't think that was right, whatever happened on that hand. Looks like this was another limped pot. We do flop a gut shot and a 3 straight to the nuts, but there's like nothing in the pot. I really don't want to be fighting for this out of position. Yeah, he's likely to not have much anyways, so I think just giving up is fine. Just get me out of here. I raise this 6-8 offsuit on the left table from the cutoff. It's a little bit wider than normal, but I don't think it is an issue. I don't think it's, I mean, it's whatever. Gonna fold to the under the gun open here. Just gonna quick fold this queen 3 on the button. I will be opening this a7 if folded to. He opens large. I'm gonna try making like a small raise on this left table here, just kind of take the initiative. I think I'm just gonna fold. I was gonna call, but whatever. We could easily be dominated. We do have the clubs. I'm just gonna fold this left table as well, being out of position. Looks like we are struggling to start. Just gonna fold both of these hands. Yeah, I feel like we're already half done with this video. I'm not a big fan of these little short 20-minute videos, which in reality are actually pretty long, like sitting down and watching a 20-minute. Just gonna fold from the big blind, I guess, with the king jack. Probably should be playing that hand. Like 20 minutes isn't necessarily short, but like I feel like nothing's happened, really. And yeah, it's already been 10 minutes. Just gonna quick fold to 6-5. I guess I could have stuck around to see what happened. Just gonna fold jack 8 from the blind. I'll probably open this king 2 if folded too. The king 2 of diamonds. I will open this ace 4 as well. The big blind house is like a half stack. I'm not too concerned with that as of now. Versus an open from under the gun. I think we're just gonna fold now, given that he is short in his pot 3-bet. I think we can call here from the button. Sure. I don't think that's necessarily bad. Flop middle pair with a backdoor flush draw. And backdoor straight draw. He does bet and is called. We're getting really good odds here to call. So we will. The turn is another spade. So we did pick up our flush draw. We still have second pair. We have one over. And he checks. Interesting. And he checks as well. If we bet, we're going to have to go with it here. Which I think I'm fine with, maybe. I don't think I can fold if he does come over the top. I don't know if he does have a strong hand. I don't think he's checking the turn necessarily with a strong hand. Then this player could have a wide range. We do get one fold. And we do get two folds. So we definitely could have had the best hand. Yeah, maybe that's fine. I just hate spots like that. Like, I feel like we're just giving $1 away. But I don't think calling is bad. Especially we had a decent hand in Queen 9 of diamonds. I think in that spot it would have been potentially would have been fine to maybe make a small like 3-bet. But it was an under the gun raiser. I think folding is fine. I think calling would be fine, I guess. Raising could be fine. I'm gonna make a raise here with the ace-2 versus the limp from the short stack. Just check from the big blind over here. We fought bottom pair. Looks like everyone wants to call on this right table. I guess we just fold on this left table. Versus under the gun limp. Sure. We did flop bottom pair, but whatever, I guess. I think we could be c-betting that flop, the king high. I mean, it is four-handed, so I guess that's kind of ambitious. We do turn bottom pair. I'm not going to fold to a min bet. It does check to us. I don't really think that there's a point in bluffing, really. I mean, a lot did miss, so maybe we could get folds. Like, yeah, maybe sixes is folding, maybe it's not, given how weak the hand was played by everyone. Okay, just folding the a6 for under the gun. Quick folding the queen 2. I think I'll open this if it folded 2. Is ace jack guy here? We get 3-bet again. I'm just gonna quickly fold over there. The king 4. Not much we can do really. Just gonna fold the jack 9. Lots of folding. I wonder, does it say how many hands you get per? It doesn't say how many hands you get per hour. I'm gonna raise this 10 king because I feel like this is. I mean, this is obviously a faster poker game, but I don't know how it compares to like a Poker Stars. I feel like it's slower than like a Poker Stars Zoom. Just gonna fold the 6 queen. I think we can call here. Yeah, for $1.20, whatever it was. Not a great flop on this left table. I don't know why this guy is tanking for so long. I think we'll open this ace-3 on the right, just folding 2, 4, 5. Yeah, whatever. Just gonna fold the ace-3. I would like to play this hand. I think I'm gonna 3-bet, like one, or not 3-bet, sorry, raise from the small blind over the button limp. I think I'm just gonna fold this a6. I mean, I could play that, but I think folding is fine. Being a marginal hand, I'm gonna bet a little bit bigger on this table. I'm gonna continue betting. 750. I think that's fine. Like a little more than half. It's not super likely that we have a queen, given that the flop is 2 queens. I think we should be betting again. That's close. And he does raise. So I don't think I'm gonna fold, but I think we obviously don't really have the best hand here ever. But I don't really want to fold. Okay, interesting. I think that's fine. I mean, obviously, I don't think we. Oh shoot. Like obviously, when we get raised the river, like I think maybe we could be folding there. As far as his hand, I don't think that's necessarily the best play for him. I mean, he did flop open-ended, but there were 2 hearts and a paired board, so there's a lot where he's just getting killed. Like he only has, like he doesn't really have a ton of queen outs. So, but in that case, I mean, I guess, like, yeah, I don't think he's bluffing. Maybe he's doing that with like a random worse queen. Like I guess we could be folding and saving 16 bucks on that river. This I guess is kind of marginal. Could have folded here. He bets more than half pot. We do have a backdoor flush draw. We do have a gut shot. Is folding fine? We do have position. Maybe we could rep diamonds if diamonds come. Or we could just turn the flush draw too. That could help our case. I'm gonna try betting something like 380. We flop a flush draw on this right table. He bets pot though. We do river the straight over here. I'm gonna bet a little bit larger. I guess this is definitely a spot where on this right table where we could have called me a difficult flush draw, but he did lead more than pot, so we're not getting great odds. So yeah, I think folding is fine given. I mean, if we had like the nut flush draw or a stronger draw, then yeah, we're probably not folding, or obviously not folding there. But given that we do have a marginal-ish draw, I guess it's fine when he bets more than pot. Just gonna fold now. So it looks like we had another losing session. The roller coaster continues. I think I'm going to wrap this video up here. We look like we're stuck like 60 bucks. We lost the buy-in, and then we're currently down another 10. So yeah, I guess after this 10 queen hand, we will end the session. I guess we will start with a C bet, like a smaller C bet, like smaller C bet, smaller-ish C bet. We do have second pair. They do both call. I guess we start with a check now. That could have been a spot where we could have, like our C bet, as I mentioned many times before, like it doesn't work at a high percentage there. So, and he leads pot now. I'm not gonna call, but I guess we're gonna put the 7-9. That's kind of interesting. I mean, obviously we're just gonna fold there. Maybe that's pot. We open the 7-9 hand, a pretty dry, weak flop. So we will continue with a C bet. I don't know why I typed in 150, but okay. That works. Okay, seriously. Okay, so now we're going to end this video. I might play one more. After this, I'll just stop it and restart it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in